Hey folks, Machinery Pete here. I'm at the 2018 Wisconsin Farm Technology Day show in Marshfield, Wisconsin. A beautiful afternoon. We had a little rain here today, but had a great time at the show. Always great fun to talk to folks in Wisconsin. And I tell you, we've got a fun conversation now. I've noticed a number of farm shows that I get out to, there's a buzz around Deutz-Fahr. And today we're here at their exhibit and we're going to talk to Taylor Grout. Now Taylor, you are Vice President of Marketing and Sales?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and boy, a lot of buzz around what you guys are doing here. Why don't you talk? I started to notice it at Louisville at the show. You guys had that amazing spot and you just had people swarming your Deutz tractors. Why don't you talk about what you got going on?
Well, we're really trying to make a big splash and let people notice and kind of reinvigorate around the Deutz-Fahr brand again.
Yep.
Deutz-Fahr over the last, say 10 years has struggled a little bit in its identity here in North America. And so that being said, we've had customers, over the last few years tell us, boy, Deutz-Fahr just seems to have kind of gone out. Did they go out of business? What's been happening? And that's not the case. But what we are PFG now. We're the new Deutz-Fahr distributor for the entire U.S. market. We have recently come into those the rights for the distribution. And honestly, what we're trying to do is we're trying to relaunch the brand, if you will.
Sure.
We want to get it out there in front of people. We want to make a big splash. Deutz-Fahr didn't go anywhere. We didn't go out of business, but darn it, we struggled a little bit in North America, but we're back. And so with that being said, what you said about the farm shows, we're trying to make a big splash. We want to get out in front of people. We want to show them that the Deutz-Fahr brand is as strong as ever. We're trying to rebuild it here in the U.S. and show it to everybody.
Yeah, well, I've been noticing we have tons of social media followers across the world, Australia, New Zealand, and I know, Deutz, you guys have been kicking it there for a long time, and of course Europe, and PFG in particular had great success. Was it New Zealand? Is that where the company are?
Yes, New Zealand and Australia. PFG, which stands for Power Farming Group, is actually a New Zealand-based company.
Okay.
Started back in the 40s, right after World War II, and really just started as an individual Ferguson dealership. Okay. And from the 40s up until today, PFG has grown into be a very successful distributor of several different farm equipment lines, but most notably the Deutz-Fahr brand. Okay. They've been successful because they're passionate, because they enjoy what they do, and they like to get down on the farmer's level and come out there and really just sell equipment to the farmer. Right. And what we're trying to do here in North America with the Deutz-Fahr brand is to bring that same success story over here. We want to come down to the farmer's level. We want to get down to them. We want to offer them a fantastic product. Deutz-Fahr is a fantastic German engineered product. We want to offer them that product at a good price, but we want to come down here. We're not very anti-corporate. We're not anti-corporate. We're very uncorporate. Yep. We don't have the hierarchy structure. We're a family-owned business, much like many of the farmers in this country are. Right. We want to be down on their level. We want to sell them a quality product at a good price, and that's what we're trying to get out there in front of them and do.
Now, on the topic of good price, boy, I've been noticing here at the show, in front of your tractor miles. Let's just walk over to one. Yeah. Taylor, you lead the way.
Sure.
And I've been seeing quite a bit of lean in here from farmers. So folks, we're coming over to the 6215 TTV here.
Well, and what we've got here is part of our being uncorporate in our manner is that we come out and we just talk straight to the farmer. We talk straight to the customer. We're not afraid to show what we've got and what price it is. We're standing here in front of a 225 horsepower tractor, fully loaded CVT transmission, GPS guidance on board. 6-cylinder Deutz-Fahr engine, manufactured in Germany, and we're not afraid to show the price. We think that price is extremely competitive for what you're going to get out there. $169.9, that's the customer price. You can take it home today for that.
Yeah, this is why people are leaning in, I think, folks, is that you're talking about a quality product, and of course the Deutz engine, the long history there, the reliability.
We do things differently, and I think that's one thing that has having people gravitate towards us is the fact we're not afraid to show a retail rate for it. Here at the farm show, most of your competitors are showing list prices or who knows whatever it is, but I think that we've got a competitive price that a customer can relate to, that he can see and that he can believe in for a high quality product at the same time.
Again, what horse are we at here on this?
225 horsepower, 33 mile an hour capable, GPS on board, fully loaded, very capable ag tractor built in Germany.
225 horse, German quality engineering, and brand new under 170.
Absolutely.
That's a kind of a radical number, Taylor.
It is, and we're getting some really good feedback. Just a little bit earlier, somebody was walking through and they kind of stopped and looked at the sign and said, wow, really? And even have people in some of these tractors look at us and say, does that price include the loader? Absolutely it does.
Right.
everything that we've got here, and that's the customer price. And we're not afraid to show it. It's a little different than what most of the competitors do.
Yeah, that transparency, Taylor. Talk more about that. I know you're trying to, talk to farmers, not at them.
Absolutely. And again, it's trying to bring it down to the level of the farmer. I mean, we want to be on the same level as our farmer. Yeah. We're not afraid to go out there in front of them, put on jeans, get our hands dirty, and just speak to them about what we've got to offer. I mean, we're selling a farm tractor to farmers and customers around the country.
Right.
Forgive me for saying so. It's not rocket science here. It's a product that they're using to fulfill their business and to make their livelihood.
Right.
This is how we make our livelihood. Right. We're on the same level. The end.
What kind of questions are you getting besides the price? Like, oh my gosh, that's an amazing price. What kind of things have farmers been asking you guys here at the show?
Yep. A lot of people are just wondering. People ask, oh, is this the same Deutz-Fahr that it always has been? Mm-hmm. Answer is absolutely yes, sir. Deutz-Fahr brand hasn't gone anywhere. As a matter of fact, from a global and a manufacturing perspective, we're as strong as ever. Mm-hmm. Just trying to say that we're back. We're trying to rebuild the dealer network that we seem to have lost under prior years.
Sure.
We're trying to kind of get back out there. We're trying to approach both the customers,
right.
farmers, and as well as the dealer network to say, we've got a great product, we've got a fantastic price, and we're very easy to work with. Right. We're that uncorporate entity that's going to, we want to go out there, sell some tractors, and make a little money doing it.
And you guys are getting some good traction with new dealers, I understand, some interest?
I believe so. We've had a lot of interest. We've had a lot of phone calls and people wondering. I do believe that the American farmer and even the dealer network, they're looking for an option. They're looking for something a little bit different. They're looking for something new and fresh.
Right.
And that's what we're trying to bring, both as a product and as a service from our from us being a distributor,
right.
is a fresh approach to what we do here in selling tractors.
Talk about a little bit about PFG ownership, the success they've had in New Zealand, Australia, and again, you were saying family-owned business.
Absolutely. PFG is a family-owned business that started back in the 40s, and as of today, it's grown to be a very, very large, successful company, but it's still family-owned. As a matter of fact, the president of our business here in PFG America, his name is Craig Maber. He is actually a family member, and he comes up here, and what amazes me about the Maber family, both my boss Craig and the rest of his family, is they're passionate about the business. Okay, for them, yes, it is a business and it's what they do for a living, but they're passionate. They want to go out and sell tractors. I mean, that's what they believe in. That's what's in their DNA. That's what they've done all their life, and they're very good at it. And it's refreshing to have that in a tractor company.
Right. And again, for people here in the U.S., North America, who don't pay attention to Europe and New Zealand, Australia, Deutz there, I mean, very, very strong competitor. Has been for a long time.
Absolutely, it has. If you were to look at the Sami Deutz-Fahr, the Deutz-Fahr manufacturing group as it is, they're a very large competitor in the marketplace. If you were to go over to the German market, you would see that they're one of the primary competitors with that elite Fendt brand and the John Deere brand. They're a very powerful, very, very well-built tractor, very powerful brand.
Right.
But it's now our job as the distributor to bring that essence over here to the North American group to convince the customers, and that involves getting out in front of them, getting down to their level, going out and knocking on the doors, hustling and going out there and
tell your story.
What's that?
Tell your story.
My story? It's just a refreshing idea to come out here and, I mean, honestly, I've got the best job in the world. I get to come to farm shows. I get to go out and meet customers and dealers. I get to sell farm tractors for a living, and that's fantastic. So
well,
I'm lucky in that brand.
You enjoy what you're doing, Taylor.
I do. I love what I do, and everybody here loves what they do because working for this company, trying to sell this brand, it's different than the competitors. And I have actually been. Early in my career, I was spent a number of years with a major competitor and learned a lot, very, very good times in my life, but this is different. And it's refreshing. We're trying to bring it back to the farmer's level.
Yeah.
That uncorporate idea is resonating well both within our company, but also with the customers we talk to.
Yeah, I can just
like that.
Tell hanging out here at the exhibit, the way you guys are interacting with your dealers and farmers, it is a little different.
It is.
And it's. Now I started to notice. Really, what got my attention was down in Louisville, Taylor. You did a heck of a job. That space you guys had, kind of out in the hallway there, around the lunch area. People all 3 days of they were talking about Deutz tractors, so that had to be pretty fun.
It was awesome. I mean, it was a team effort for what we did when we were there, but we lucked out a little bit in getting the space and what we did for that. But I think we we took full advantage because our purpose in going to the Louisville Farm Show was to tell people that Deutz is back.
Yeah.
Okay, Deutz-Fahr is back in the U.S. market. We are here and we want to get out there and we want to talk to you, both customers and dealers. We want to talk to you about our brand and tell you why we think that Deutz-Fahr is something that you should consider. And I mean, I'd like to think, yeah, you're right. It was awesome. We got great feedback. Everybody saw Deutz-Fahr there, and I'm looking forward to doing it again. We want to make that splash all over the place. We want to get out in front of people and let them know that we are here. We've got a fantastic product, and it's certainly something they should consider.
Tell folks, Taylor, where they can see Deutz tractors exhibits at upcoming farm shows this season.
You bet. We're here right now at the Wisconsin Farm Technology Days. We will also be at the Empire Farm Show in upstate New York. We're going to be at the Ohio Farm Science Review, Farm Progress Show in Boone, Iowa.
Okay.
We will also be at the Sunbelt Ag Expo down in South Georgia. And then at the same time, we're supporting our dealers in all their endeavors in the local shows and markets. We're online and advertising around. You can also find us at our primary website, www.Deutz-Fahr-America.com. And yeah, we're anxious to get out there and talk to people, both customers and dealers, about Deutz-Fahr and see how we can make a presence back here in the U.S. market again.
Well, folks, if you're going to those farm shows, do yourself a favor, stop in and talk to the good folks at Deutz here and check out these amazing new products they've got, these new tractors and the price point. Taylor, thanks for telling us about Deutz, what you guys got going on. I think you've got some wind at your back here and good days ahead. And again, thanks very much.
I appreciate it. Good to see you.